turn it over to Senator Tillis, who knows this committee inside and out. Thank you.
Well, thank you all again for being here. I worked in research and it's especially good to see somebody representing SAS here. Jim Goodnight is truly an American success story, and SAS is actually a product that I had some involvement in the implementation of back in my days at Price Waterhouse. And speaking of my days at Price Waterhouse, anytime I have a thorny subject that I'm trying to sort out with my business clients, I try to get people into the room, all of whom I respect and all of whom I want to produce a good outcome for the company. And now for this bill, I ask them a simple question: give me a red, yellow, green. So just going down the line, we'll start with Mr. Kane. Tell me what you think is good, that is green, yellow, needs work, red, a problem. And then we'll go down the line. That gives y'all time to prepare.
Are you asking what's good in the proposed bill?
Yeah, red, yellow, green. What's good? You don't even have to talk about the good. Give me the yellow and the red.
The worst case is yellow. This is a move in the right direction across the board, much more green.
Good. Mr. Wilson.
Yeah, I would say that the bill has not everything we want. If it was our choice, we would remove the discretion from the director and from the PTAB not to institute good petitions. But I think there's a fair compromise here amongst all of the interests. And like you said, putting everyone in the room is probably the best thing to do. We support this process. We think, all of the compromises that have occurred so far have been positive, and I think yellow is probably where we are across the board.
Mr. Giles.
Thank you very much. First, I'd like to express our appreciation for being involved in this discussion. It's a very worthwhile topic, and we are very dedicated to making sure that the patent system is as strong as it possibly can be. It is as you mentioned in your opening remarks, it is foundational to the American economy and to innovation throughout this country. There are, and I do believe there has been some compromise in this bill. The adoption of the Phillips standard for claim construction, to unify that across the district courts and the PTAB, I think, is a step in the right direction. But overall, we look to the provisions that are set out in the Stronger Patents Act that would be a little bit more fair and balanced with the patentee in mind. And so I would say, if you're going to force me to say red, yellow, green, I would say it's a yellow, because I do believe the process is moving. But we still stay in line with the Stronger Patents Act.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Anderson.
Thank you. I would say this is mostly a green bill. I am in favor of much of what's in here. I would like, Mr. Wilson said, would like to see certain other things in the bill that aren't there, but this is a compromise, and I recognize that, and this is a good bill overall.
Well, I just want to restate what I said in the opening statement. I also, before I joined Price Waterhouse, I worked in research and development at Wayne Laboratories up in Boston. So we were constantly iterating through ideas and refining the product. We use a similar methodology for engaging stakeholders. So anyone out there who's saying, boy, I wish they'd mentioned that red item, I'm telling you, come to the table and let us examine a way that we can make this a win-win. But we have to make progress. I think with that, I'm particularly interested after the hearing if you could give some more meat around the bones on the yellows to get them to green or blue-green. Help us do that. Give us feedstock for future discussions that we'll have, and I'm committed to engaging as many people as possible. Hopefully we can satisfy some. We won't be able to satisfy all, but that's the nature of the work that we do up here. Senator Coons.
Thank you, Senator Tillis. I'd like to thank you and Chairman Leahy for the chance to work with you. I appreciate